Hello guys, this is current CEO on our platform Agri Power Africa. For our trainers, actually I just want to let you know that it is all about agriculture. We talk innovation, we talk sustainability, farmer sustainability on this platform. And today I want us to just look at what is the possibility. What if you find yourself in a position that you cannot do brooding from day 0 to 45 days? As I said, there is a possibility that you can make use of the small space you have behind your house. You maybe, if you have maybe 10 meter by 10 meter square, for example, you can be able to raise 50 chicken conveniently. So now, what are the possibilities that maybe you can do that without the necessary challenges? We are putting this course together. We are putting these materials together for you to be able to understand the all what it takes. Okay, now, as I already gave you the necessary knowledge how to carry the chicks from day 0 to 21 days, following the giving the vaccines and following the normal calendar as I already explained. Now, if you want to take, for example, from 21 days onward, for example, this is your hall that you want to set up your chicks. You already automatically you need to set this hall where you need to put it well. Of course, you need to get your drinkers, you need to make sure you get the feeders, and you put everything set. Of course, you need to use sawdust. So, putting all these things in place, you are good to go. You will be able to get these chicks from a from a reliable brooder, somebody who has brooded it reliably, following all the vaccinations. You will be able to take it and install it in your house. And as I said, it is all about continuous follow-up. It's not all about just taking the cheese, come and put and go. No, the same energy you give to your child, which is from day 0, from birth to maybe 6 months to 1 year, is the same energy you have to give to this chicken if you have to really make it successful. For example, you need to get up in the morning, you need to check the chicks, you need to know that maybe they eat on time, you've cleaned the drinkers, you will make sure there is feed. When you come back from work, same. You need to do that routine every day until the production process comes to an end. Now, for example, as I said, it is very important when you get up in the morning, first thing, when you come to your poultry house, you need to stand very quietly and listen. Look, listen. When you are listening, if for example there is any problem of respiration, if there is any challenge in respiration, you will get a sound, maybe a coffee sound or something. From there, you automatically know that there is a problem. When you equally come into the poultry in the morning, don't just rush to go and give feed. Second thing is you need to move around. You check around. What are you seeing? Is the physics? Is it normal? Is it maybe what are you seeing? Are you seeing bloody physique? Are you seeing white diarrhea? Are you seeing the physique is normal? If it is normal, okay, good to go. Now you need to equally be able to feel it. When you are inside the poultry like this, if there is a lot of ammonia inside here, you are going to feel it. You know the temperature from the ground, you are going to feel it. And these are all things that you need to take them into consideration when doing the production. It's not just all about putting this bird and forgetting about them, but coming to check, following them up, putting the data in place is equally something that will give you a step forward. And very importantly, it is not something you have to keep this chicken like this. Then maybe you give feed now and tomorrow you don't give the feed, or you give feed in the morning, in the evening you don't give. No, that's why we need to always prepare. You do preparation. For example, you know that if you want to put your chicken for maybe 45 days, you need 3.5 kilograms of feed. Okay, how much does 3.5 kilograms of feed cost? They will give you now the financial need. You then know that, okay, if I want to keep 50 chicken in this for the feed, this is the amount of money I need to put in place. So putting all these things in place, putting the medication in place, putting the proper management in place, automatically you are going to see results. Because if you don't give it the right feed, if you don't give it the right management, by 35 days, by 40 days, by 60 days, you are not going to get the required weight that you want. At the end of the day, you might have spent maybe 2,500 or 3,000 francs to raise the chicken up to 45 days. But at the end of the day, you go to the market and you have to sell the chicken for 2,000. It is very possible if you don't give the right feed. So I'll equally emphasize when taking the 3 weeks, of course, you are prepared, you bought your medication, you put everything. As I'm here, we are doing this follow-up. The first production you have to do, of course, we have to follow up and do all those things, put them in place. But now, you know, record keeping as well is very important. For example, if you take this chicken on 21 days, you need to be able to know the weight on 21 days. For example, you need to know have it on the scale
you know that this chicken on 21 days is 1 kilo. Maybe by 30 days you need to know the weight. By 45 days you need to know the weight. This gives you the possibility to have that data. When you have the data once, you have it twice, you have the third time, there is a possibility you can tell somebody that at 45 days I'm sure that my chicken can be able to give me 2.5 kilos, they can give me 1 kilogram. Without doing all these necessary steps, it will be difficult for you, and it will be easy for you to equally determine what is the quality. My chicken has consumed 3 kilograms of feed, and they have been able to give me maybe 2.5 or 2 kilos. So record keeping is equally very, very important. You need to know when the chicks came in, what medication have you given today. If you have had a mortality, you write it down. If maybe the quantity of feed they have consumed, and why not even the quantity of water they have taken. So putting all these things in place is very important. And finally, when it comes to poultry production or livestock production as a whole, hygiene is the principle. Hygiene is the principle. As you see this floor, you know, bacteria growth will always be where there's water, there's light, you know, all those things. So now if the water comes, if you throw water on this floor, there is a possibility, of course, this one is equally getting wet. And you know, from here, automatically, bacteria will start growing. So there is always a possibility that when water throw on a particular area, you need to remove it and replace the sawdust. Remove the sawdust and replace. You can, you know, I've said it, you can either do the production in a hall like this, you can do it in a cage, you can do it wherever you think is possible. But putting all these principles together, I'm telling you, we are going to, you know, you are going to smile. So it is all about strict follow-up and getting results. Thank you very much for this session. If you have any worry, you need to, of course, you need to comment, you need to give me an update of how challenging you've witnessed the situation. And if you have any other experience, feel free to share so that we'll be able to put all this data together and take things to another level.